Faith means nothing apart from the object of that faith. And saving faith has as its object the Lord Jesus Christ. There are all kinds of people in the world who believe they are good with God because they have faith. They have faith that there's some higher being out there, or maybe they even call him God. But my friends, that is faith in faith. And it is no saving faith at all. The object of our faith is all important. It is not the act of faith that God considers righteous. Rather, it is Christ who is righteous, and by faith we receive that righteousness. Faith is but the instrument, as the Lutheran Concord says. Some will say, well, doesn't that make faith a work? No. Faith is passive. And it's a gift from God. It purely receives what God gives to us. Faith is an empty hand that is extended out to Him. It does not look to itself. It is completely and utterly dependent upon another. It looks to Him. It isn't works. In fact, it's humility. It is trust. It is admitting of need and weakness and helplessness, that apart from Christ we have nothing. It is abandoning all self-reliance and becoming Christ-reliant. You say, but doesn't Christ say in our passage to strive to enter in the narrow door? That sounds like self-reliance. That sounds like work. It doesn't sound like God's work. It doesn't sound like God's gift. Donald Gray Barnhouse, the early 20th century pastor of 10th Presbyterian in Philadelphia, illustrated this well, talking about entering the door of heaven by faith. He said, imagine you are standing before this door. All you are asked to do is go through the door, and on one side, the side that is facing you, above the door is written an invitation. Whosoever will may come. In essence, strive. You stand there and your sin is upon your shoulders, and you wonder if you should enter or not, and finally you do, and as you do, the burden of your sin falls off of your shoulders, and you're safe, and you're free, and joyfully you turn around to look at the door that you have just come through. And on the back side of the door, above the door, it reads, chosen in Him before the foundation of the world. It is a gift that is received. He chose us and worked it, and we enter in as we abandon all self-effort and pride and self-reliance and receive all that Christ has done for us by faith. By faith.